Today we're going to learn how to multiply, divide, add, and subtract decimals. Our first equation we have for adding is 2.67 plus 0.59. To add decimals, you have to keep the decimal in the same place for your answer. 7 plus 9 is 16. You have to add the 1 to the next set of numbers. So 6 plus 5 is 11, but since we have an extra 1, it's 12. 2 plus 0 is 2, but since we have the extra 1, it becomes a 3. Your answer is 3.26. Same thing for subtracting decimals. You have to keep the decimal in the same place. 1 minus 0 is 1, and 5 minus 6 is a negative, so we have to borrow from the 3, making it a 2. When you borrow a number, you basically add 10 to the next number, which needs the borrowing from. So it ends up being 15 minus 6, which is 9. And 2 minus 2 is 0, so your answer is just 0.91. For multiplying decimals, you just do the same thing with multiplying, but you add the decimals at the end. 6 times 2 is 12, adding the 1. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 6 times 6 is 36, plus the 1 is 37. You have a 0 for your placeholder. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0, and 0 times 6 is 0. Then you have to add this for your answer. Since 2 plus 0 is 2, 9 plus 0 is 9, 7 plus 0 is 7, and 3 plus 0 is 3. Now we have the decimals. The decimals over 1, 2, 3, 4 places, so we move it 1, 2, 3, 4. Your answer is 0.3792. It's different for dividing decimals. Since you can't have a decimal on the outside of the bracket, you can't have one inside. So your decimal is moved over. 23 goes into 60 twice. The easy way to do this is 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now you subtract. Since 0 cannot subtract 6, we have to borrow from the 6, making it a 5, which also makes the 0 a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4, and 5 minus 4 is 1. We add a 0 because 23 cannot go into 114. So now it's 140. 23 goes into 140 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. 13. Then you subtract this, and 140 minus 38 is 2. Make another 0, pull it down, which makes it 20. 23 can't go into 20, so another 0 is added. Make it 200. We're going to stop here because you're only supposed to go over 2 times for your number when dividing.